Do you people actually know how much I want this to not be real? Like, you have no clue. I hate thinking the world is fucking stupid, and it gets stupider. My friend Greg Dowdy, you better ask yourself, who is Jesus and who am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be like that character, or am I just supposed to sit back in my sin, knowing about shit that's going on and not using my voice to do something about it? You better ask yourself real hard, bud. When you start coming after me saying I'm not like, listen, I don't like saying I'm chosen. I really fucking don't. It bothers me. Don't want to bring attention to myself. But unfortunately, I got to bring attention to myself to bring it to the Father, dipshit, and to the truth. Like, what do you think Jesus represent, bud? What do you think he said when I'm the truth and the way? You better ask yourself, did he say that this avatar, Jesus, is coming back? Or did he say the Christ is coming back? What is the Christ, bud? Is it us? Supposed to be in his consciousness, supposed to be aware of our surroundings and also who we are. You want me to take on the fact that you don't know who you are and you want to take away who I am away from me? You think you have the right to try and take God away from me when all I want is the truth? What is the problem with you fucking idiots without asking for the truth? What is the problem? That's the problem. You all think you know God. You never question God, so how can you know him? You think you know everything. When he says to have a childlike mind, what do you think it's all about? Huh? Maybe it has to do with your imagination, being open to things, not being so close-minded, too busy following what you're told to do. Didn't Jesus tell the Pharisees, hey, what you're claiming to be clean is not what was intended. Like, you guys are like going way fucking overboard. What did he always preach? Believe in yourself. You had to believe in yourself before Jesus could do any miracles. You had to believe in yourself before you could believe in him. That's the thing. That's why he worked with people to get them to believe in themselves. That way they believed in him. Maybe I'm wrong. I just went around tapping people on the forehead. You're awake, you're awake, you're awake. But hey, who knows what else is going on in the world today? I tell you what's going on in my world. It was a good day today. Oh boy. Stupid little things I have to fight about and try and present the evidence and won't even acknowledge what I say. So I keep telling you guys, my one son, he's a fucking pig, and he makes everybody in the house unmotivated to fucking do anything because you'll just fucking destroy what you fucking do. So for the past 2 nights, I don't know why, he's been cooking eggs. So the first night I said, "Hey, bud, please make sure you clean up. I know what you're like. You're gonna have fucking half a frying pan full of eggs in my fucking sink with fucking a bunch of other shit. It's all fucking gross and shit. Please don't fucking do it. Please clean up your mess." She noticed when dad cooks, like, there's no remnants of the supper. It's just that fucking dirty pan. Like, anyways, fuck, I wake up in the morning. Fucking margarine's still out on the fucking counter. Fucking eggshells out on the fucking counter. Pan, fucking thing, eggs all in it. I'm like, not fucking cleaning it. Fuck this shit. I'm fucking tired of a 20-year-old thinking he's fucking can dictate my fucking life. So again last night, fucking cooking eggs. Okay. I used to say to him, I say, hey, but you really fucking let me down the other night. Margarine and the fucking the eggshells and hey, you're just still in there because you cleaned that up from last night. So anyways, I go to bed and lo and behold, the wife's getting ready to go. And she's like, Carl, can you do this stuff? And I was like, well, actually, I don't want to clean those fucking pants that Wyatt fucking dirty because well, they're still all full of fucking eggs. Because I've talked to him 2 nights in a fucking row. Somehow, I was trying to avoid doing something. I couldn't even get in edgewise. Just have a fucking clean mess. Because from last night, the carton of eggs is there with eggshells in it. And fucking, I don't even blame my kids for fucking being this way. I've never been able to punish them. How the fuck is he ever gonna stop if you never get to punish him? Like, wait for the right fucking pill to fix it. That's the kind of mom my fucking wife is. The right pill's gonna fix it all. Science is a dream. But anyways, that just caused me a fight where I couldn't even answer back. I was like, "Hey, the evidence is in the sink. There's 2 frying pans full of fucking eggs. All I'm saying is, hey, maybe you could get a fucking scrape this shit off, put it in the fucking garbage, and put it in the sink like a fucking normal human being." But no, 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 that's a fucking good fight. It got to the point where I said, "Hey, you guys wanna not look at the evidence? Like, I just want the evidence to go away, and I'll fucking do whatever." They didn't comprehend that. So finally, I was just like, God's put me in this position so I can learn this shit and fucking learn how to deal with fucking super duper narcissist. So I think the time has come. Like I told her, I was like, hey, God, talk to me, get an apartment or something for somewhere else to live because I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be able to not tell my children to fucking clean up after themselves. I'm not gonna have my yards looking the fucking way it does when none of them pay anything and they're all full-grown adults, and they live for free. Actually, they live off of me. My oldest gets fed money left, right, center. He's gonna be a dad, he has nothing, but fuck, he has everything. Holy fuck, this is the world. Anyways, I'll tell you another little story. This is how human beings act these days. So I'm sitting here last night getting ready to go to bed, and lo and behold, President Trump, they tried to shoot him, right? So I do my investigating, I look a little bit. I thought that was big news. I went to tell my wife. I say, "They tried to assassinate President Trump." She looks at me and goes, "No, they didn't." And I was like, "Hey, Joe, he just tried to assassinate President Trump. This isn't a fucking you can't tell me this is a fucking fake video, sweetheart. She's fucking real. Like, you're gonna know about her if you fucking check your phone at all." It's like, fuck. She proceeds to tell me, well, when you act like an asshole, you get what you deserve. That's the kind of person I'm married to. What kind of fucking piece of shit would wish death upon somebody? I don't know if Trump's a bad guy. I don't think he is. But if you're gonna call him a racist, you gotta give me the proof. And she gets mad when I say, "Give me the proof," and she's like, "You're a fucking idiot if you can't find it." Well, I can't find it. I find the exact opposite if you'd like to fucking take a look. So, this is how retarded you people are. You won't fucking look into anything because you got all the fucking answers in your little narcissistic fucking Satan brainwashed fucking brains. It's unfucking believable. Holy fuck. Like, I get it, Dowdy. I get it. If I were you, I wouldn't want me chosen either because I go after the truth and I go after hardcore because that's the way you should be as a man of fucking Jesus, you fucking dipshit. You might want to ask yourself where you should be and what you should be doing for the fucking truth, buddy. Or help me. Show me where I'm crazy, but you won't. You want to tell me I'm fucking crazy. But you won't say it to me though, will you, Dowdy? You'll go on someone else's post. Funny how the universe just fucking showed me that. Because I don't think I'm subscribed to What's or Nuts, but there it was. Dowdy in all his glory, saying I pray for Carl. You think you're better than me, but you're not, dude. You're on a highway to hell. And you might want to start being like me. You might want to start being like Jesus, but don't be like me. Be like Jesus. How do you interpret Jesus? Dowdy? You being a Christian man, hey, if you know about the WEF, but and you know that, well, Klaus Schwab and fucking Pope Franny Banny, there's fucking bum chums, plus the Rockefellers. Why can't you, now that you know, but why can't you stand up and say something? Why can't you go to the Catholics and say, why are you funding this fuck? Send them packing with nothing. If, only if, he's with the WBF and they have bad plans. You know what I mean? You guys' fucking thinking's all sorts of fucked up. I swear, and I say I'm chosen. Hey, but how am I supposed to prove to you that God exists? You might want to get with the truth. Lord Jesus. You fucking want to believe the Bible has prophets, but you don't think that God would send them now. Especially ones with fucking personality who are willing to be themselves and put themselves on the line to fucking help dorks like you reach the truth. Just because you're a dork now, Dowdy, doesn't mean you have to always be a dork. You can always come to the truth until it's too late. You know what I mean? But is it ever too late? Can we just reincarnate, or is there a final show, bud? And well, your soul's got to be vibrating with Jesus to get a heavenly body, or maybe your consciousness sticks around the earth while it burns because you guys fucking let it, because you were too scared to stand up and ask questions. It's like, fuck, North America's burning up, boys. Housing's already a problem. They're letting immigrants in. Where's this lumber coming from that we're gonna build with? Get a fucking brain cell. But that's climate change, right? I ask myself all the time about that Chinese sun. If you don't believe me about the Chinese sun, you go ask AD. He even knows it's real. What they did with it and stuff, I don't know about. If you can create that kind of it's really doing it on its own. Will stop us from having free. You ever think we've been ripped off? You ever think maybe we should, but then again, Trump's still all right. He's just gonna be your guys' saviors. So don't you guys try helping somebody out who would help you. Like, you got fucking Cashville here. What Cashville wants to do is he wants to get on here and make fun of the way the guy looks that well, looks fucking traumatized because he's telling everybody, "Hey, I tried waving at the police. I tried yelling at the police. I tried waving at the secret security. Like, this is all sorts of fucked up. I don't know why anybody was fucking not doing anything. This is really fucking weird, man." And nobody gets that. Does anybody get that? And especially on the news, he's like, "Yeah, they took his head right off." And, well, be careful what you say. "No, dude, I know what the fuck I saw." And, well, like, one of the only people who has the balls to say stuff too, like I've been saying, "Hey, why don't you help him out? Why don't you fucking hey, get together?" This is a great one. I've been fucking saying it for a long time. We could kill a lot of birds with one stone. We could all come together and make videos and tweet them to fucking Dick Durbin asking where Epstein's list is. Because we're a little concerned that the dipshits who are running this world are on that list, and Bill Gates might be one of them. And once we initiate that, then we all make videos to the FBI. "Hey, what are you guys up to? Are there any good ones that wanna come forward?" I'm thinking Christopher Wray smells like shit, but you guys would have to be brave enough to do that sort of stuff, but you know what I mean? Instead, wait for your fucking social credit scores. Fucking kids just fucking groomed. You have no more parental fucking responsibilities. Fucking government raises them the way they want. There's this fucking web guy in Alberta, and I'm thinking he's fucking WEF, wearing his rainbow shirt, telling parents if they fucking have a problem with mutilated children, you're gonna have to deal with him and his government. No web shooter, you're gonna have to deal with God shit for turds. That's only if you're with the WEF and you have bad intentions and you think you're so fucking cool, dude, don't you? You're a fucking that's only if you're working for the devil, bud. Should have paid more attention to your culture. But who knows? Yeah, even Candace Owens comes out and tells you guys the CIA and FBI it don't work for you. So we could all come together as human beings and, well, not only do it for Trump, but we could do it for Julian Assange. You know what I mean? Hey, Julian, this one's for you, bud. We owe you one. You kind of went through hell for us for fucking no reason. Just trying to let us know the truth, but you guys being good Christian men, you should fucking let someone fucking hang on that cross and fucking stand by his side. Or at least say you'll stand by his side. That way more people come together. But fuck. What else we got? Yeah. It's like that is weird that they just got Trump's ear though. I think they would have hired someone better than that. It's a part of the show. You always got to ask these questions, even if you like Trump. But I did like that. Fight, fight. Trump's always telling you guys to believe in yourselves too. You can accomplish anything. Stop believing in yourself, and maybe that's when you can't believe in Jesus. You know what I mean? Maybe you gotta believe in yourself to believe in Jesus. And the truth is a good start. Know what I mean? Like I said, my journey didn't start with Jesus. She started in the truth. I just think the truth brought me to Jesus. Then again, there was other shit too, but it's not have to explain that, and that I don't have the receipts for. It's just my personal experience, nothing I can record. The only thing is God knows if I'd be lying. And well, if I lie to you guys, then I'm lying to him. You know what I mean? That's what Jesus tried to tell you guys. Treat one another as if you were God. But hey, always have questions. You know what? It's funny how I always say, "Hey, question me, fuck, I'll talk to any is," and none will. What happened to Seifer? Did Wade say, "Hey, I might get exposed if you talk to him"? Hey, please don't do it, Seifer. Hey, Seifer, were you afraid that I might expose you? See, 'cause I don't give a fuck. I want you to own nightclubs. I want you to fucking be everything you say you are. It's just it's hard when you know people lie, you know what I mean? You align yourself, your best buddy's a fucking compulsive liar, and I can prove it. You know what I mean? But hey, Jesus said when he was coming for separation, and you guys don't get that. You gotta be a strong believer in the truth, so you don't get to go. He might say he never knew you, Dowdy. You know what I mean? Or maybe he knows you and I don't know him. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me know, Dowdy. If you are a follower of Christ, because I'm not willing to say I'm a Christian. I love Christians and I want Christians to be in Christ. That's all I want. They can use the book whatever they want. The book is a terrific way to get to know Jesus. Because that's what the book says. It's about Jesus. The truth. What was Jesus teaching? Why are Christians so naive and so quick to throw Enoch out the door? Because they'd have to come to the realization that humans are the center of the universe. Maybe there's something else. And I'm just thinking, even the Bible says that, well, humans were banging with aliens, right? Right. Uh, it's funny how the native people have the same kind of stories and shit like that, They're star children. I wonder if those are the special souls that get special assignments. I wonder if I am on assignment. Maybe I'll be shocked to find out that I came up with this all on my own imagination, and I was never really chosen by God. I just chose to follow him, you know what I mean? By using the truth. Can you guys let me know another different way you should use like, you have to say that there's a loving God, right? Right? You don't have to say that. In order to get to him, you'd have to know the truth, right? But in order to get to know the truth, you'd have to learn what the truth is by your own free will, whether you wanted to love God or you didn't. You got that opportunity. But you gotta love God in order to like, there's gotta be some give and take, you know what I mean? I think they have a lot of people, they cut them. They cut people bamboozle. Too many people are on their knees begging for something. Please give me, instead of questioning God, asking Him for the answers. Show me God, celebrating God, thanking Him for this opportunity. Do you think a God of love wants to be worshipped or loved? Really think about it. Does a God of love want to be worshipped or does He want to be loved? In order to give you that opportunity, He has to give you that free will for you to decide. This is what I honestly believe is these shit turds have been ruining the world forever. They can't just they have to gradually fucking mind fuck humans into the point where we're gonna be Nazis. We're gonna be Yahtzee players. Like if the humans survive, we'll go down in history as the stupidest motherfuckers that ever lived. Just dumb right to the core, dumber than the Yahtzees. like, that's the thing. I think there are aliens. I've got my reasons. If you can, I still want to believe there are. It's up to you. But if they've been there forever, they don't show themselves to us for a reason. Unless there are some lizard tongued people out there that are working with the government, who knows? You know what I mean? Those answers are out there. We should finally answer them. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You know, are they using masks? Like, is this all a big production? Like, why don't we as citizens, like, you guys understand what I'm asking for, right? I'm like, I want to make a big enough stir so we can ask our news for the truth. What is the actual truth? That's all we want. And if we find out you're fibbing to us, you should get jail time. Like, what's wrong with asking for the truth? And if someone's trying to sway your perceptions in a wrong way, they should probably be jailed because that's bad. That's called mind controlling and manipulating. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this guy says, uh, why can a spiritual awakening ruin your life? Well, because if you have one, you start seeing things for what they are, or you're willing to ask questions if you know what I mean, which you should have the right to do. But when you start asking questions or the wrong questions in this world we live in, they can fuck with your like I say stupid things to you guys. Like we are all fucking mind control. I tell you that my friends from work fucking lied to protect their jobs. Why did that have to happen? Do you think that they wanted to lie? Or did they do it to protect their families? And would they do it in front of my face? That's what I'd really like to know. Because maybe I got a problem if they can tell me the things that I think are not true. You know what I mean? That's what hurts. I fucking help every one of these individuals. Holy fuck. But that's the thing. They put fear into you. They don't want you to do the right thing. I'm quite sure if they could have had their pick, they probably would have fucking got rid of Troy. So a lot of our problems would have went away. They would have told the truth if they thought for a second the company would have backed them. But if you work for a company and they don't give you an investigation after 22 years, I'm sorry. People just don't go mental at like 45 or 46 or whatever it was when all this fucking shit transpired. It's what I've been trying to tell you people, like fucking Angela Fender. Do you know why you look into that spiritual psychosis thing? It's because the Rockefellers gave you that information, dipshit. I've been telling you guys, the native people used to take the bipolar and schizophrenic, and they would be the shamans and the medicine men and the healers and all that stuff. Your mom's so fucking clusterfucked with your bills. Hey, Vintage, like, I don't know what to tell you, Angela, but where do you think I'm not with Jesus? Because of my vocabulary? I've already told you. Words are only words. They're what you make them. But that's the problem. People are using words to hurt these days. That's why you guys saying your shit can't hurt me. Because they're only words. They have no meaning. Unless you're bringing fact and reason with it. And you saying I'm not chosen isn't reason enough. Or that I'm crazy isn't enough. Because I see a twisted world. We all want to be on top. So, gee, what do we got here? Let's show you guys. It's like, I'm pretty sure this one signed with the devil, but I might be wrong. Maybe she's riding high with God. That's what's influencing our young girls these days. It's a woman's world, and this is exactly how you gotta act to take control. You got this, girls. Instead of saying this is a fucking human's world, let's start treating us all like equal. Like, hey, we were all told a certain way to do a certain job, but it was to come together, I think. But instead, they've got fucking family life just all twisted up. That's just what I think. But hey, Dowdy, you don't want to stand, you hate it when I stand up and say, I don't want men in a 13-year-old girl's change room. I don't believe that that man can be a woman. And quite frankly, I'm not going to let it happen. No, 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 no. And I'm going to stand up and say something before it starts to become happening on the reg. You know what I mean? Without your silence, we'll just keep it going. And we'll just live in this world where we just accept everything. You accept everything. You let go of God, Dowdy. You know what I mean? What do you think's right? Do you think you should say something? Is there a problem with me talking about this, bud? You want me to take on that I'm mentally ill, but you want to allow a 50-year-old man in a change room with 13-year-old girls and have me think that he's a 13-year-old girl. Where's your head at, Dowdy? That man is crazy. And he's part of the psychological department in university or something. Are you fucking kidding me? We wonder why we're all fucked up. Look what's teaching us. Wife loves the fucking science so much. She's fucking scienced herself right into Satan. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, that was Katy Perry. It shouldn't be a man's world, woman's world. It should be a human's world, but we don't realize that because we're not beings. We need to be human beings. We're just acting like fucking humans. I have no power. Me follow Klaus Schwab. Yes, Bill Gates. Yes. Yes, Joe Biden's not retarded. It's okay. He can run for president. I'll be shocked when all of a sudden they put someone else on stage instead of him. Like, I don't want to be like Uncle Will and fucking all these other guys. They're all like, I told you they were going to do this to Trump. No, I said, hey, I know they're going to try and do something like this to Trump. We should try and stop it. We should stand up for Trump like he would us. But Uncle Will didn't like that idea. I'm somehow crazy. Uncle Will just likes to have a savior. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to do any of the work. Uncle Will, you got to be your own superhero, but you got to step up to that old plate and at least be able to swing. You know what I mean? I struck out a few times, Uncle Will. You know what I mean? But here I am, back up to the plate every time, bud. Could be an all-star one day, buddy. Not your all-star, but I want to be God's all-star. I don't give a fuck about what anybody down here thinks about me. Not zero fucks. Because, like I said, fuck, I'm seeing more women with balls than men these days. Like, if I had to be serious, not Candace Owens does impress me. I like Russell Brand too. Like, could you imagine that with me? Do you think they like me? And I'm like, I don't know about the Bible, but God takes me to the Bible. How hypocritical, but hey, doesn't Jesus say that Satan owns this world? And he say, hey, your father, the devil, the shit there that's running this world, it couldn't have switched some shit or made sure that, you guys didn't want to talk about the Enoch stuff and go, that's kind of weird. That Dogon stuff's fucking weird too. Hey, hey. But then again, who knows? Who knows what's real? You just want to find out. Am I real? I think so. I try and be as real as I can, you know what I mean? Being my best character like Jesus, you know what I mean? That way you can serve God. Because Dowdy, if you're not being righteous, bud, if you're not saying the things that you should be saying, and you're not saying that you're saying them for God, then how can you be chosen, bud? How can you go to God? You don't get it. You actually even this is what actually believing in God looks like, and you just can't comprehend it because then you have to do some work and evaluate yourself and go, well, fuck, they've brainwashed me. Thanks for letting me know, Carl. Fuck. Thanks. I am the shit there. All that shit I ever said to you, jeez, I could have been well, but put that all behind, Dowdy, because you're gonna be a new man now, right? You're gonna think better. Who knows though, right? Am I crazy? Am I insane? See, it's that whole up church thing that gets me too, eh? That's what makes me insane, right? The motherfuckers cost me a lot of headaches thinking he was chosen. Can't take it back. You know what I mean? And I haven't changed my mind about the things that I thought or the reasons why I thought he was. I can't take that shit back because it's all still there. You know what I mean? I gave my reasons. I can't be like Johnny Dagburn and go everything I said before. But vintage, I'm seriously scared for the world. It's like, fuck, I want to break down and cry. I do all the time. These fucking spiritual leaders like Michael Della Rocha telling people, his chosen people, they're not here to help enlighten anybody, just themselves. He didn't come here to wake people up. Well, Michael, if he didn't come here to wake people up, get the fuck out of the way. Shut your trap hole. Then you got this Matthew. Like, this is the thing. Always have an open mind just because you like somebody. Don't hold on to shit that doesn't mean shit. There's this Matthew Dowdy or something guy. You look at him now and it's like, this is a dude that convinced people to send him money. So then he could show them how good he was at manifesting by telling them how much he has. It just came to me. And now I'm gonna share my experience with you. I dealt with narcissistic parents. But who knows? Maybe he's doing it the right way. Maybe because he's like, "Get the bad things out of your mind. If you really think good things happen," which is true. I totally think I can beat the shit out of the fucking shadow government or put a dent in it. Because see here, Dowdy, I do believe in myself. I do believe that I am fully protected by God. And if somebody truly did want to hurt me or hurt me, they're the only ones that pay a real price. Because I only get to go home. They don't know where they get to go. You know what I mean? We can all speculate, think, but we don't really know. That's why I say vintage. Always go for the best outcomes. Cover all your bases. Make sure they're all covered. So if there's a good result, you're gonna get it. I think fight for the truth and being loving in the truth. And sometimes loving gets nasty. And that's me. I'm nasty because I'm tired of the lies and the bullshit and living in everybody's fear. It's saying I have God, and they're trying to convince me that I don't. Meanwhile, they're scared little bitches who are waiting for Trump to save them. When if actually they ever would have listened to me, could have I could have let them know why I think Trump is a good guy. But no one wants to hear it. And it's definitely not delusional because, well, quite frankly, I have evidence for everything I have to say. No voices came and told me, no fucking universe told me. Is it for a reason? Is it to think that he's because I used to think he was bad. Now I think he's good. Is the reason for me is to bust through, and he is part of the shadow government, and I do prove that he's the Antichrist because he's hooking up with Elon. That nanny, that video where that woman says she's the nanny, I don't know if it is or not, but she says his mother said that he would build the mark of the beast. And that he would be the Antichrist, but he would. So, who is the Antichrist in that scenario, if that was true? I still don't think it's Trump. Maybe it's Mr. Beast. He did say he wants one of those chips in the brain. Doesn't want to be one of the once they get her all quirks all turned out. He wants to be first in the line. I don't know Mr. Beast. I don't, but he promotes some stuff that I'm not too into. I hear he helps people, but I've never paid attention to him, so I shouldn't really say anything. Well, that's the thing. Hillbilly Lives Matters. All you have to do is ask the questions. You know what I mean? Does he want to run the world? I don't know. I don't think so, but just, I mean, you do know he had Iran. Like, they didn't have much money, right? You know that, right? So they weren't really a problem, and they couldn't really support Hamas, right? Then Joe Biden came to town, and he changed everything all around. And you do know about that 6 billion extra dollars for a 6 for 6 deal, right? You can go check that out. You guys made that deal with Iran. And speaking of Iran, did you know this? Did you know this? Okay, you know how I always tell you that Joe Biden is fucking should have been president for a long time because while they told you he wasn't responsible, mentally capable of paperwork, should be president. Did you know that the paperwork that Trump has talks about how his government was trying to set him up? So it looked like he started a war with Iran. He isn't Christian for sure. Have you never heard him talk about God? Oh, dude. What if it's Obama? Do you ever think about that? He doesn't even have paperwork to be an American. Like, that's real, dude. You go check that out. That's real. No paperwork to be an American. Dude said he smoked crack with Obama. Didn't get sued. Blue Obama. Didn't get sued. Uh, do you not think Obama might still be not be running shit? Did you ever watch that episode of Roseanne where I told you where that guy says they set Hillary Clinton up? They have the goods on Hillary so that Obama could be the puppet master over Hillary. Well, I wonder if that's my wife. Hey, what's wrong with me asking for the truth? Listen, the Americans and the Canadians need to come together. Well, hey, there's no Chinese interference in our elections, and we don't have the right to know who was doing it. Hey, Joe, like like the premier of Ontario told everybody to get the vax and didn't get it for his own family. And I shouldn't be concerned because I got it for my family, but he didn't get it for his. But I also think that there are a bunch of evil shitheads running the show, like Bill Gates making money off of vax that I think they tried to hurt us with. Hey, it's just my opinion. It might not be true. But I don't think that Justin Trudeau got it. But what kind of fucking idiot would wear a shirt that says fucking whatever it was that he said when he got it? Fuck, I can't even remember what it was. It's the same people running my country that's running your country. There's no like go watch WEF videos. You know what? If you can't see the agenda coming for your kids or for the kids, you're a fucking idiot. You're a complete fucking idiot. If you motherfuckers expect me to take on the fact that a man can be a woman, no fucking way. Not unless that man can fucking push a baby out of his fucking like. I can't even believe this is a fucking conversation in the real world. Like, leave the children alone. Let grown adults make their own fucking choices. We as men of Christ should be leading to inspire, bring people to God. You can only get to God through your own personal relationship. If you don't get that, Dowdy, you might want to find that personal relationship with God. You might want to ask him if the truth is worth fighting for. I just want to wait for a savior. Oh, good thing Trump didn't get shot. We still got a chance. Maybe he is the Antichrist. Maybe you could stand up and ask him questions. You know what I mean? Or maybe, like Q says, maybe there is something to it. Huh? Maybe it's a warrior of God. He does say he's a chosen one in one of those videos. There was a Canadian defense minister that did talk about a galactic federation of aliens. I think this is real. Like, this is a real guy. Paul something or other. You have to go look it up for yourself. And while he says they aren't going to announce themselves because we're too big of fucking retards to realize that we're a fucking nuisance to ourselves because we're not willing to handle the truth and we let people dictate our lives and we probably couldn't handle their love. You know what I mean? We would hate them if they came down and told us we weren't living right. We just want to destroy them probably. What do you mean? We should love one another. And then we could have a new group we could hate, okay? Anyways, let me get back off track there. So there's a Israeli space guy, like a real guy. Never heard he had mental issues. He says that Donald Trump knows about the Galactic Federation of Aliens and that he wants to tell the American people, but he can't. You know what I mean? It's not done. Shouldn't make this shit up. If somebody's lying, it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe this is just setting the stage. Maybe they're just hoping someone picks up on this. But anyways, if you go on Tucker Carlson, he went on Tucker Carlson. I think he said he didn't, but maybe he has to say that. He also that would take Paul. He's like, I've talked to pilots that, well, they. But there is a video out there with him and Don Jr. You go check it out for yourself. He says there's something he wish he could tell the American people, but he can't. No, I do care about my own family. That's the problem. See, if there's a problem in the world, you should fucking address it. You can't fix a big problem if you stay inside of a fucking smaller problem. You've got to hit the bigger problem in order to solve the small problems. You know what I mean? If you think and honestly in your head that you got one swaggle to get some medicine for you and your family, you should do something about it. You should stand up and be a man. And instead, everybody wants me to stay silent. No, I should be able to ask questions. And if the people that are giving me bad information, they should go to jail. But I'm sorry, I trust Russell Brand more than I do my regular news. I'm sorry. I told you, Joe, I'm scared. Like, what do you want me to do? Who do you talk to about a spiritual awakening? I've had much luck with psychiatrists. They don't want to talk. But I could get a psychologist. But then again, that fucking guy, 50-year-old man, identifying as a 13-year-old girl. That's what he is, Joanna. You want me to go talk to somebody who's fucking because Jordan Peterson had to get training for stating his own opinion. So who do I trust? Who do I talk to? Hey, I tried what? Two different preachers. One turns out to be a cult leader, and the other one's just a liar over something stupid. As stupid as Wade. No, I can't leave the house, Joe, because if I see something I see is wrong, I have to do something about it or say something. Or if somebody who has mutilated my fucking name can tell me what I did wrong. But unfortunately, no one wants to talk. Oh, is it because I'm crazy? Let me know when I'm crazy. Like, fuck, Joe. You should watch the beginning of this. I go through the whole X thing. It's fucking ridiculous. For real. All I tried to say was, hey, because there was more to the story you wouldn't let me get out. I told him last night, listen, because I told him the night before, please take care of your ex. Instead, the margarine was all left out there and fucking going through this, but he left it all out there. A handful of eggs. Last night, he's cooking eggs again. And I fucking told him, hey, please put your stuff away. I had to put the margarine away. You still got eggs in that pan. Can you do that? That's why it was disappointing to see that the second pan full of eggs was there. And the carton was still there with the eggshells and everything else. When I went out of my way nicely to say, "Hey, can you clean up after you fucking go?" X is not a big ask to clean up after yourself. So when you ask me to go in and go into the sink and clean the pots that should never be left like that. I mean, on top of the waste eggs, I don't like I think about it and I'm trying to tell you and you can't understand why I'm getting mad. It's because I can't say, hey, the evidence is in the sink. I asked him not to do that. He isn't saying that I wouldn't clean them. I'm just not gonna fucking clean that mess because I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of being told to fuck off and kill myself. I'm tired of being called Carl because I've asked them, where have I failed you? They can't answer the question because if you can't talk about it, you can't fix it. And nobody in this house wants to fucking talk because everybody's got their fucking answers. You all think I'm ridiculous for saying that I have God. Sooner or later, Joanne, I'm going to break through and I'm going to show you. And unfortunately, it's going to happen right in front of your face. And I tried to tell you, I love you. Please, please listen. Please listen. Please listen. And if it doesn't happen and I fall on my face, you can be there to say, hey, I told you so. One of us will have to face the truth. I've always been willing to face it. But unfortunately, I can't get anybody to talk to. See, I thought I was going to get my opportunity last night, Joanna. As sick as I was, I stayed up last night because there was a couple little fucking dorks who fucking lied on me. And we were going to have a little fucking debate on who's crazy. And we were going to have to answer each other's questions truthfully or we get exposed. Because I can find the information where they lied on me. I never lied on them. I just gave them common sense. I said, if this is happening and you're not doing nothing, or if this happened and this is what you did, makes you a piece of shit. And you ain't got Jesus, so I'd find Jesus. Well, this is the thing. I've been trying to talk to people for over 4 years. You think it wouldn't be that hard. It's probably how suicide happens. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm having these problems. He's thinking, hey, I got voices in my head. Can I? That was at the beginning. I don't anymore, Joe. You should know that. Hey, I want to talk about it because I know it's probably not real, but hey, like the natives say, those were those people that they took to the side, the chosen ones, the shamans and the healers and the people of the creator who came to help the communities. But hey, maybe not. Maybe I'm loopy as fuck. Being in the truth is fucking. Hey, Dowdy, have I not tried it the nice way? Y'all called me crazy. I came to you guys. Hey, I'll answer all your questions. I didn't even get to say anything. It was, no, you're crazy. No, 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 Ryan Upchurch isn't chosen. Okay. So listen to what I have to say and then show me where I'm wrong. Hey, maybe someone could help me. Maybe they could ask him, hey, I'd like to stop doing this. Like, did I ever ask for that? Hey, can you guys just can you talk to him yourselves? I don't need to talk to him. I'm not fucking Wade. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not looking for a date. I'm looking to change the fucking world if I can. Maybe if he's the chosen one, he'll help me with this platform. And I can get my prime minister's attention. Because living in a world of weakness fucking sucks balls. Everybody thinks you're crazy because you're willing to call out bullshit that they're not. It's like we should stand up for men or stand with men who fucking try and speak the truth. Or if you don't think they're speaking the truth, maybe you try and show them where you think they're wrong. You guys don't think like this. No, you think my family would for now. You know what I mean? And to say that I don't try and get help, I do. I got tons of proof. I make videos all the time. Hey, anybody want to talk to me? Hey, I just want to talk to a normal fucking human being who fucking, you know, has their own fucking mind. You know what I mean? Hey, let's go over the evidence together. What makes sense here? What doesn't make sense? Hey, Joanna, you tried to tell me I was watching fake videos about fucking Biden, calling Vladimir Zelensky fucking Putin. And not only that, he called the vice president Trump, who's Kamala Harris. Like, why would you do that? Like, to say something like that, and you're just like, it's fake. No, no. It's like you want me to think I'm crazy. I swear to God, something. Fuck. Like, is that real, Dowdy? Did that happen? Huh? Am I making that shit up? Those fake videos. Did Trump get shot in the ear last night? And does he deserve to die? Because he's a racist. Can you show me where he's a racist? Because I can show you things where I don't think he's a fucking racist or a hater. I mean, you think, like he says, I have to do this. I wish I didn't. I wish I could. I told you that link said coming soon. I did go into the link. So, well, I'm not looking for a random loser. Like I said, I'm looking for somebody who has common sense, who can let me know if they want to watch the WEF videos where they think that that's a good future for the children, let alone themselves. And then they can look at the WHO and all that sort of stuff and how they've dropped the age to adolescence. They can take a look at how being a child predator is becoming easier and easier. They can show me where I'm wrong on that. We should just let these things happen, and we should have our borders open to people from mental hospitals, but you don't think this is real, Joe. Like, they're not coming from jails and stuff like that, like, we don't know who these people are, but we're just gonna let them come into our country. I have no problems with letting them in. They just need to be vetted first. And I mean, if they're in an insane asylum or in a jail, I think the answer should be no, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't get rid of a criminal record in Canada, for fuck's sakes. It's like, you think you should be able to move it? It's like, but we don't care. Well, that's the thing. Like I've been trying to tell you, Joanna, I think if you have people to talk to in your spiritual awakening, because I said that from the get-go, did I not? I was like, I think this is a spiritual thing. I wish people would talk to me. I'm trying to figure this out. Instead, we want to play silly little games and then not talk. And like, what don't I have common sense about? What do I talk about that's unrealistic? Is God unrealistic? Or is that believing in the truth will get you somewhere? Is that unrealistic? Like, see, you can't stop me from talking now. Like, now you like, what's your answer? Like, what do I say that's out of this world? Other than asking questions, "Hey, look at it. Let's look at it together." No, 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 I got my information. COVID, it's legit. Oh, so Bill Gates did make a whole bunch of money. Oh, so we didn't write about it before it happened. And well, he's not that beat. And hey Joe, do you know how many train derailments there's been? What the heck was that? It just flew by me. That big bug or something. That looked weird. Like, don't randomly pull this information from out of my ass. Like, when when we should be concerned about child trafficking, like, as human beings, I think that that's something we should be looking at, but, who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Should I care about that? So the whole Epstein thing, hey, I watched the interview. I don't think it was a fake one, Joanna. I think it was a real one where his wife, Melinda, said that they got divorced because of Epstein. Well, that might have put Bill on the island. And I don't know if you know this, but Jelaine and Epstein were the only two that ever got convicted. So if there's and rumor has it, Jeffrey Epstein used to hold these tapes against people so he can manipulate, get shit done. So you think he probably worked for somebody, but he was some sort of school teacher. You know what's interesting? I'm gonna have to go watch that. There's an interview with Tucker Carlson and Epstein's brother where he mentions Bill Barr's name quite a bit. But it was Bill Barr's dad who hired Epstein at the school, I believe. I believe. I'm gonna have to go take a look at that. I have to watch that whole interview before I speak on it. But maybe you guys could look at it, let me know where I'm crazy. You know what I mean? But what if Bill was had a little sidekick called Klaus Schwab and they were trying to ruin the world, Joanna? Huh? Is that unbelievable? Or should you act on it if you think something like that's happening? Like, do you think I'm stupid? I looked into George Soros. I know what his philosophies are. I know what he went to school for, and I know how he got rich by using his philosophies as of perceptions, which is making you think something that's not fucking real. He makes it real to benefit himself. Well, you don't listen to me, Joe. I say I think certain things about Trump, but what I also know is the universe can show me things and maybe I'm wrong, and that's the reason it shows it to me. See, I try and get these buttholes together so they can use me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm ready to sacrifice myself. If Justin wants to have the MAID program for crazy people, I'll be his poster boy. I just want someone with a platform to help me get there. You know what I mean? Hey, Justin, I'll be your poster boy. But here's the deal. You got to prove me crazy so we can end all these conspiracies and bullshit by having a conversation on the CBC. Maybe you could save my life. I can get back to being the person I used to be. Huh? Maybe. Wouldn't that be great? Why shouldn't Justin care about my life? Every life mattered in COVID. Why should my life matter? He should be able to talk to a citizen. But then again, I'm not going to get my hopes up because that's all the convoy people wanted was a conversation. And well, too many bouncy castles will call on the Emergencies Act. Turns out that wasn't legit, eh? Didn't have the right to do it. But as a Canadian, I'm supposed to say, hey, what you guys did to my fellow man was okay. Especially the ones you took their bank accounts away for fucking donating 20 bucks. Hey, Joe, how would you feel if fucking someone took your bank account away because you supported something? Seems awfully weird, huh? All I've ever did is try and talk to you people. Always. Sit. Have a conversation. Let's figure it out. No, 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 no. You're wrong. You're mentally ill. There's no way God's real. Well, if he's fucking real, you guys are gonna be the ones in trouble, not me. 'Cause I'm fighting for what's right, regardless of what fucking everybody throws at me. I don't know what else to do. McDowdy tells me I'm not nice, but fuck, I'm fucking. When do you, Dowdy, as a Christian, can stand up for what's right? When do you stand up and be righteous and stand up for? See, that's the thing. The Bible tells you, but you really love Christ, you're gonna suffer like a motherfucker. You're gonna go through hell. You're probably gonna hate this world. Humans will fucking drive you completely insane because they just don't get it. They don't understand that the truth is a representation of Christ. And you want to get into that consciousness, that that mindset that Christ had to stand up and do what was right. Everybody's got everybody's got themselves convinced he was a foot washer. I don't think so. So the government took people's banks accounts away from them, Joanna, who gave to the convoy. How would you feel if you gave money to Taylor Swift, a cause, and the government took your bank account away for it because they disagreed? I think God is very proud of me to stand up to your own family and do what's right to try and help them. If they won't have a conversation with you, that's on them. Like, it's just, oh, you really don't like me talking, do you? I'll tell you what, I'll go. I've been on here for over an hour, and that's usually enough that you think I'm on YouTube all day, every day, but I do like an hour a day, maybe an hour and a half. Some days, maybe not some days, maybe half an hour some days. Yeah, maybe I'll go. Like, this is I haven't rejected my family. My family rejected to talk to me because I hurt their feelings. They didn't want to talk it out. So, what do you want me to do? If I see a problem, I should probably fucking mention it. I should probably do something about it and not let somebody hold me back. Should I pick God or should I pick my fucking family? Think about it. Because if I show my family there's God, maybe they'll fucking have the ability to get with them. Because unfortunately, I can't take you there, Joanna. You have to take yourself. And in order to do that, you got to look at yourself. I don't know what to tell you. Also, I'm not going to sit and argue. I was trying to, like, look at this right on YouTube. Just got to fucking come on. Like I'm by myself and you want to come on and just tell everybody how crazy I am. Or am I crazy? What's wrong with asking questions? Hey, what is the truth? Hey, can we figure the truth out? That's a hard ask, isn't it? Have an open mind and come together and show each other's ideas. But no, no, I'm a much better person when I take your ideas on, not have my own. Like, she's got that right. I'm not trying to be a dick, but this is for real, Joe. Like, if I ever said I'm perfect, Joanna, put some pretty shitty things on the internet that make me look like a fucking dirtbag. And I never justified saying it. I just wanted to show people what kind of fucking spot I was in. And maybe they could be a little bit sympathetic to where my mindset was because I didn't have anybody to talk to, you know what I mean? You start thinking weird shit, and then when your family's against you and they're telling you to fuck off and die, and you're wrong and you're crazy and you can't talk about it, shit goes off kilter. But hey, I still worked her out in my brain. I know I'm good, Joe. I know I'm just looking for the truth. And sooner or later, I'll get to her. I'll get to Justin Trudeau and I'll be his poster boy. But here's the deal. I'm just laying this out there like you guys all know I believe God is real and being in the truth is real. So if I was being truthful, I wouldn't go out trying to do suicide anytime soon. So I'm just saying that's not giving up and quitting. That's not with God. But a sacrifice, if that's what the people wanted, you can go out that way. I did learn that from my favorite character. Go back and watch the stuff from 4 years ago. Am I the same man that I was then? Like, are you kidding me? You're trying to hold my past against me when I'm saying, "Hey, I come on here all the time, Joanna. Hey, the thing I learned about my spiritual awakening is, oh boy, us humans can be wrong. Holy bejesus, the stuff that I went through and I came to the conclusion to, holy smokes, coming to the truth is hard sometimes. It's a little humbling to find out how wrong you can actually be. But see, that's what I mean. These are narcissistic traits you're throwing out, Joanna. You're telling everybody to go to the past to see what I didn't hurt anybody in the past. I only asked for people to talk to. You can see it all throughout the whole 4 freaking years. Somebody talk to me, please, please. I'm begging. Fuck, I'm hurting inside. I need help. Please, my freaking family won't talk to me. Anybody, fucking Please, please, God, fucking anybody, fucking help me, because I won't help everybody. Fuck, is someone coming to help me? There's no one coming. I gotta do this myself, and I gotta be told by you I'm fucking crazy. You have no fucking idea what you have done to my fucking brain, woman. Telling me I'm fucking crazy when all I've asked for is the fucking truth. You have set yourself up for big failure. If I'm chosen for God, oh boy, you're gonna have to fucking eat it bad. And I don't want that for you. I never did. That's why I begged you to fucking talk to me. Don't do this. Don't be stupid. Please talk to me. God is real. Fucking wake up. Wake up. Wake up. The world, wake the fuck up. You want to claim to love your children, Joanna? WF is fucking real. The fucking hell is real. They're all fucking real. Wake up. You know, Tony, you think God's up there right now and he's saying, dude, he's looking down on you and he's like, I'm proud of my little Dowdy. What a little pussy he is. Or is he saying, Dowdy, get in the fucking armor. Stand up and do the righteous thing. I'm doing